All right, we back. Lady
Rockabilly
J,
toasty.
thank you
Hi.
for coming on back. We did a recording yesterday. So it's going to be like episode 29 and a half, I guess. Because I ain't deleting that other recording. I ain't doing that. Shit, I think we got the shit together like midway through or halfway through. Like, that's the same shit. Maybe three quarters all the way through. And we already talked about some subjects. But I think on that one,
But
we missed a few. But this this recording was the kind of like the makeup. And I know I was supposed to talk about these dumbass neighbors, but I just want to take a time to just talk about, you know what I'm saying, like motherfuckers trying to like indirectly control what the fuck you do. You know what I'm saying? Like that
that
just
was a good one,
irritates the
Joey.
piss out of me. That's a beautiful light. I like it. So me and the homie fell out, right? I ain't talking about the fat man. All right, I'm just gonna say the homie. And the issue that I have with this is that I said what the fuck I need to say. You know what I'm saying? I said what I need to say, and I left it at that. You know what I'm saying? And the issue that I'm running into now is like I'm getting fucking paragraphs on top of paragraphs sent to my goddamn phone at like midnight all the way to damn near 1 in the morning, and I'm not replying to shit because the type of person that I'm into it with thrives off of like energy that you give them. It's the same type of fuck nigga that when you say something to them, they zesty ass be like, get out your chest. Get out your chest. Why you so emotional? Why you so this? Why you so that? Be like, bro,
You and this voice.
please stop doing that shit. Please stop doing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Put 'em up.
Like
Put 'em up.
delusional gay niggas is the worst niggas to argue with. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck it is about them. They just the delusional ones just be the worst ones to fucking deal with. Like I'm
Yep.
not bi. I'm not gay. I'm bi. It's the same shit, man, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is this even a thing? Like we just categorizing shit because everybody want to have their own category. Just I think, nigga, if you touch tips or you touch another man's pangwang unprofessionally, your ass is gay. Nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? But be who you are so we can discriminate appropriately. You know what I'm saying? But like, here's the thing. All right, the same motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like with they don't have any kind of issue with trying to scold somebody or check people. You know what I'm saying? That you know will do shit to you. You know what I'm saying? But it's like the random person on the street that can just basically stretch you the fuck out. You show them respect, which is smart to do. All right, I got to give it to him. But the thing is, like me and the homie got into it. You know what I'm saying? I let him say what the fuck he gonna say because I just ain't gonna put nothing into it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said what I said. I'm gonna let you live with whatever decisions you make, whatever helps you sleep at night, fuck nigga. It whatever helps. The other homie that normally helps break us up, you know what I'm saying? He got in there and said what he said, and I feel bad for him, having to be in the middle of shit every time some shit pop off. It's a heavy task to take care of. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how I am when I get mad. I know how that fuck nigga is when he get mad. So the other homie got to get in the middle because we got to come to a compromise. You know what I'm saying, to be cool. I bet. The problem that I have is that what the fuck I post on my social media and whatever the fuck I post on my fucking YouTube or whatever fuck, you know what I'm saying? That's my business. If you don't like it, don't fucking watch it. You know what I'm saying? If you got a problem with whatever fuck I post, if I'm making jokes about the shit that's going on right now, nigga, like let that be what it is. Don't sit here and like I think it's petty. Instead of doing this, we doing this, making videos and da 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 da. And I know exactly what the fuck was going on because I made a TikTok. I thought it was funny. This nigga sending me paragraphs on top of paragraphs. If I screen recorded this shit, it'll take me about 5 minutes to fucking send that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd have to go all the way through everything. I was like, I could make fun of this shit, this whole situation. That's what I do. I make fun of this shit. So I'm acting like I got a TikTok sound like I'm taking a shit, and I'm sitting in my bathroom and I got my phone in my hand. I'm just reading the text messages like, arguing with somebody through text in real life. Because who takes that shit serious? Nobody takes texting through arguments serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be sitting here thinking I'm fucking digging into you and shit. Like, yeah, you fuck nigga, this. And you just reading that shit, making a peanut butter jelly sandwich, unbothered. Like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's a waste of energy. And who gonna read all that shit? If you don't care to read something, you're gonna read the first sentence, maybe something that catches your eye in the last sentence. And then
It depends.
Yeah.
Because if you already annoy me, I probably really don't care about what you're saying anyway. So that's if I read it.
Yeah. But when you mad, you read everything. You know what I'm saying? But I like to be a face to face
When I'm mad, I
person.
stop responding. I can't.
Now that's
I'm
what
like,
I do.
look, especially if you're gonna send me paragraphs. If you know, I'm definitely not going to read. I'm not going to read that. I do not care. You might as well just call me on the phone at this point. Do not send me 18, 20. Don't do that. If you have to text me more than 2 or 3 times in paragraph form, just call me.
Yeah, I don't even
call
like.
Me at this point.
I don't even like arguing over the phone, because when niggas hang up the phone in my face, that's like slapping me in the face. That's like popping me in the mouth. Like, I don't want to hear you say nothing else. Boop. That's like, bitch, shut up. There's no more. That's like popping me in the mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Usually you can tell. Yeah. But if that's the one that's sending the majority of the text messages, they know they're gonna get hung up on, so that's why they're sending the text messages.
Yeah, but
yet it's not gonna get read either. Well, not by me. I'm not reading it.
I'm a face to face person. I'd rather talk to you to your face. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
like, whatever happens, happens. Whatever happens,
I'm
happens.
like, look, it ain't whatever happens, happen. No. I'm like, if you're that hostile about a situation and want to text me 13 times or call me if I don't answer the phone, I don't need to see you in person. I really, really don't.
Yeah, I just don't like
you
this
keep
shit.
Your energy and your anger over there. You're not gonna come over here and start annoying me. I'm sorry.
Because motherfuckers
I'll respond to you eventually if you ain't blocked. Because I would block a person quick. I'm like, look, you're not listening. What's the point of me talking to you? You're not gonna listen to what I'm saying. Especially if that person already feels like they're in the right.
Yeah. And ain't nothing worse than to try to argue with a motherfucking narcissist telling them exactly what they doing. Once you make them motherfuckers aware of the shit that they doing to you, the whole world come crashing down. Well, what about, I'm not a narcissist. What about that time I did this? Or about the time I did that? What about when I did this? I changed. I did this. You didn't. This. I'm like, you proving my point.
I mean, and even with that logic, you can say that about everybody in the world. Just because someone didn't do something and you did doesn't mean that makes you a good person.
Right.
So
I look at it like this.
like, what exactly does that mean?
If you got to tally everything that you do or you think that you did, or to glorify yourself or whatever, you got to tally everything, then just don't do shit for me. You know what I'm saying? Don't do shit.
You might as well just not do anything for anybody, because you're not doing it out of kindness or to be generous. You're doing it to make yourself feel good. And if you're doing it to make yourself feel good, you're already wrong.
That's basically where it's going. Because like this, all these messages are like, well, I did this and I did this, and if you want to do this, then
you
do
have
it.
a track record of all the good things you did for people, and it can come off your mind like that. You're not doing it because you really just wanted to.
Nah, that shit, all that fake staged ass. I care. I want to do this and I do that. What? I don't fucking care no more. This shit is tiresome. My nigga, like, go on about your motherfucking business right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm done with the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to argue with nobody no more. I ain't trying to fight nobody physically or mentally. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do none of that shit no more, man. Go on about your motherfucking business. You know what I'm saying? Good luck to you. Whatever happens to you, happens to you. You know what I'm saying? Still love you. You know? But it's like, I'm going to have to love your ass from a distance. You know what I'm saying? That distance got to be, for however fuck long it got to be, then that's what it is. But
pretty much.
I'm not finna sit here and be like, how I'm not gonna sit and let anybody minimize what the fuck I think or what I feel about certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have standards. I have what my expectations of what I do, like, in all the roles that I have. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna let
which is
nobody,
normal.
within reason, you know, tell me what I'm doing wrong. And I know for a fact that I'm not doing something wrong. It's like the
Well, of
military.
course not, because you're doing what's best for you. It doesn't
Yeah.
compute for other people, but the issue is most people don't know how to mind their business. I'm
It's
like, what someone does for them is what's good for them. Just be happy for them. If it go awry and blow up in their face, okay, so what? That's life. A lot of people, we all think the way that we do things is right. Guess what? Half the time it's not, and we
no.
put people in a bind. But that's the risk you take.
Yep.
That's life. That's all everybody's doing is navigating life. There's actually only one correct way to navigate life, but that's here nor there.
The way
But
people
people just
navigate
guessing.
life, I don't look. I stopped judging people for the way they navigate their life because it's a lot of shit that I don't fucking agree with, and that's already understood. The type of person that I
And there's
am.
nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when somebody tells me like, "Hey, this makes me feel this way," when you say this word, you know what I'm saying? So I try to take that into an account. You know what I'm saying? Be like, all right,
Just
bet.
like
You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't even feel comfortable saying certain words no more because I know how people feel about them. You know what I'm saying? I'm still like, I'm still kind of loose saying nigga or whatever, but it's like when I have to sell, like when I was, younger, you know what I'm saying? Like if you was different than me and you moved a certain way, you talk like snagglepuss or you fucking hold like your S's too long. I used to say you forgot. You know what I'm saying? I ain't say the real word, but I said forgot. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm going with it. So it's like they tell me, hey, I don't like that word. Don't do that. Don't stop calling me that. It hurts my feelings. I say, all right, cool. I'll stop doing it. I feel uncomfortable saying this shit because I be thinking about how it traumatized how I was saying it so often and you know the way I was doing it. So I took that into an account and I stopped saying the shit. You dig what I'm saying? But you know, to tell me not to say that, you went from calling me forgot to a narcissist because it hurts my feelings. Like, no, nigga, like, ain't no point in me rah rah and cussing you out. Let's fight, bitch. I'm gonna do this to you. I'm gonna do that to you, cause I know for one, you pussy, you gonna call the police. You know what I'm saying? Everybody throughout your
right.
life had to protect you. I'd have had a gun pulled on me. You know what I'm saying, to try to stop me from doing whatever, cause they thought I was gonna do something. But instead, I just stood up too fast for their liking to leave. They thought that I was coming after them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm past that. You get what I'm saying? I got a whole lot of shit I got to take care of, and a whole lot of people that's dependent on me to get shit done. I have no time or no extra energy to sit here and dibble dabble with, motherfuckers that they help me. You know what I'm saying? Like when it's convenient or whenever it's like something that can probably be tallied or some shit like that. Sometimes it could be out of, love or whatever, family or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's like I don't want it. If anytime we go through some shit, you throw it in my face. You know what I'm saying? Like the material
That means
shit
it's
don't
not
matter.
done out of love.
That's right. The material shit don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Telling me, you know, um, I was gonna leave this for your kids and I was gonna do this for your kids, da 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 da. But I can give it to charity. I can just go away with it, leave it alone, and give it to somebody else or whatever. And I'm like,
The crazy part
that's
about it is nobody would be mad about that.
nobody, because they wouldn't even know that you even did it unless I told them.
Well, first of all, nobody would care because whatever you decide to leave your stuff to, that's here nor there. You leave your stuff to whoever you want. I really don't care.
Exactly, exactly. So it's
I'm gonna
like
say if you want to leave it
I
to
don't.
them, leave it to them.
They
You want to
not
leave
gonna
it to
miss.
charity, give it to charity. Who
Yeah,
cares?
they not gonna miss what they never had. You know what I'm saying? Like
I,
that's like my you telling my kids, well, they not gonna get that Ferrari or some shit like that. They don't know what the fuck a Ferrari is anyway. Like we don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't mean nothing to them. So at that point, I'm just like, well, you do what the fuck you feel like you need to do. I this is why I never try to depend on other people to help me or other people to do shit for me. You know what I'm saying? That I can't do myself. I'll rather suffer and strategize a way to get through the shit rather than ask somebody like that to help me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like if I have an option to not need you, I ain't gonna fucking worry about it. You know, but my thing is, at this point, like we fall out with people, and then it's like a certain amount of time passed, and we right back cool or whatever, like talking or whatever, and you fall out again, and the same shit happens. It's a fucking cycle, and I'm tired of the cycle, and I'm tired of faking. Like I really don't want to have to, you know, walk like this or like fucking navigate through a conversation like, oh, I hope I don't do this, or oh, damn, I said that, or oh, you know what I'm saying? Like I have to be gentle with you because you don't like loud noises and you don't like when people raise their voice, you know what I'm saying? But you don't have a problem talking the way you talk to make people raise their voice. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't want to have to be censored like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, we can't even hold a conversation, a normal conversation without, well, don't piss me off, or why are you talking like that, or you need to stop yelling at me. I ain't call you for that. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. And it's like, bro, I'm not finna sit here and just tailor a fucking conversation just for you. I'm not finna sit here and do that. We going with the flow of the conversation. You know, and it's on both parties to set the tone for the flow how it happens. You know what
But
I'm
you can
saying?
kind of sort of tell that someone's upset and they kind of sort of just want to vent. Just let them vent.
It's that too. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
But
like, it's not like when you're calling the vent, you're not yelling at me. I'm
no.
just listening. Because trust me, if you're calling to yell at me, I ain't answering the phone. You're lucky you ain't blocked. But
Yeah, like
you can't really control people's feelings like in that moment when they just need somebody to talk to, or they just that's just all it is. They just need somebody to talk to. They're not looking for advice, no none of that. They just want to vent. So let
yeah,
them vent, and however
this
they vent is how they vent.
this situation here, it wasn't a call. Like I called him first to joke about, the situation that happened next door, and he called me back, and it turned into, you know, my daughter wanted to shit talk the little girl back. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. I don't like that. No, no, no. You don't do that. That's bad, Mondo. That's bad. You shouldn't say that. You shouldn't tell her to do this. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do this. And I'm like, nigga, you didn't have a problem with her saying shit to the little Mexican girl at school when you tell that puta that she don't know where she come from, and we could trace our stuff to castles, and that bitch can't trace her lineage to nothing but concrete floors. You know what I'm saying? And we thought that shit was
Which is
funny.
an
We
assumption and stupid, but
we
okay.
yuck we yucking it up. Yuck 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 yuck. Tell her to say that. You know,
Hey,
we making jokes. Tell her we gonna call ICE. We gonna do this. We gonna do that. So this situation here, like, you mad because I'm telling my daughter wanted to defend herself, and I'm telling her, yeah, go for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you placing your fears on her now. Where was these fears at a while back? You know what I'm saying? But Mondo this, but this, but this. I'm like, bro, she say she prepared for it, and I'm gonna have her back no matter what. So stop telling me about these kids that you so called you be at school with. Talking about they come from this home and this home and this home. We see the girl. We know that she cake. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I don't get enough chance to say anything to get that far to describe why I'm okay with her doing whatever. We already just scolding me as a parent, and this nigga's not. He don't have no kids. So how the fuck you gonna tell me how to be a parent? You ain't no parent. You're a teacher. You're a supplemental motherfucker. You think you get more involved. You know what I'm saying, with these kids and shit like that, but you don't. Like, people act different with when you're a parent than when you just some nigga that want to be an uncle teacher. You know what I'm saying? They act different.
stop.
But I'm like, that's like I tell people all the time. When I ain't gonna treat my kid like this, or I ain't gonna whoop my child, and I ain't gonna do this, and I ain't gonna do that. I'm like, all right, nigga, just keep on parenting. You'll see. You gonna get enough. Your kid just throwing fits in public and inconveniencing you. You got a bunch of shit in your hands, and this nigga want to ragdoll dead baby. You know what I'm saying?
What are you
You gonna get
doing?
tired of that shit. You know. So I'm like, just keep on parenting. You gonna knock the hell out that little nigga one day, and everybody gonna look at you because you hit him too hard because you angry.
Yeah,
You
And
better
then just
start.
have CPS come to your house
You
because don't
better.
nobody know how to mind their business on that either.
Yeah, you better start whipping ass before. I say discipline your child so the world don't have to.
That's gonna happen anyway.
Discipline your child so the
Unfortunately.
world. Discipline your child so the world don't have to. You know what I'm saying? They can avoid a whole lot of situations if you discipline your fucking kids. You ain't gonna be 100% perfect in life. You still gonna run into situations that you gonna have to experience. But get your fucking kids ready to experience the world, cause they ain't gonna be nice. If your child don't know how to defend themselves physically or verbally, you fucked them. You fucking failed them in that aspect. So they gonna be bullied their whole life. Cool. Good luck to that. But we ain't raising no pussies back here. I wasn't raised like that, so I'm not raising my kids to be like that. My childhood is like a
Hey,
buffet. I took what I can use, and I left the rest of the shit. I saw what worked and what didn't work. And as is what's supposed to happen as parents, you're supposed to get better and better as each generation learns and grows. Sometimes niggas regress, but it's all about what you do. And I think I'm doing a damn good job with my fucking kids.
stop.
You know what I'm saying? But
What's wrong with you?
anyway, yeah, so I've been dealing with that. Nigga, that shit there is just like, it's irritating because part of me wants to just, you know, do like say one thing once and for all and just let that be that, but it ain't worth it. Like my silence, do not take my silence for weakness. Don't take my silence for weakness. I said it twice, so you get it the first time, the second time. I'm not responding to nobody because at this point, I just don't fucking care. Whatever happens, happens. Not wishing nothing bad on nobody, but I'm over here. You be over there. If we just so happen to cross paths, I'm not gonna be like, fuck that pussy. You know what I'm saying? Fuck him. Da 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 da. You know, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, what up? Keep going about my business. And I damn sure not apologizing for shit that I ain't do wrong. Y'all can cuss and fuss and do all that, whooping and hollering. I don't give a fuck. If I'm not in the wrong for whatever I do or say, fuck you. Sit on your finger. Go fuck yourself. But anyway, Shannon Sharpe has been fired from ESPN. And they believe that Chad Ochocinco is going to be trying to replace Shannon on First Take. And I'm just like, bro, Ocho can't carry no goddamn analysis. No situations. Like, he going to agree with everything every player's doing. He was a player, but he gonna be like, but yeah, man, I can relate to this, I can relate to that, da 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 da. I understand why he said this and I understand why he said that, but Ocho, he hurting the team. Yeah, but
Basically seeing the positive.
no, when they do the negative shit, he always tries to defend the player, no matter what. You know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
nothing wrong with that.
Well, I mean, like if you're on the show to debate, if you just gonna be one dimensional, why are you here? If we know that you always gonna agree with these players, even though they ain't wrong, why are you here? It's just like is the
Well,
well running
because he got
dry?
hired yet.
I'm just saying,
They
like
might have somebody else.
I'd be good. Look, if they pull LaShawn McCoy because they canceling the other shit with what's that bitch name, Joy Taylor and Emmanuel Acho and well no it's Joy Taylor and then they had Keyshawn Johnson. They had their own shit called Speak and then Emmanuel Acho and them they losing their shit. I think it's I forget which one it is. It's like the locker room or some shit like that. But it had Shady on there. It had LaShawn McCoy on there too. But they supposed to be getting rid of that shit too. So they canceled Shannon Sharpe. This nigga retired an OnlyFans model. Like how the fuck? Like these blessings, man. Like I like you retired
Mm,
a OF bitch. That's crazy work. Like she ain't never got to do shit.
I
Monique,
mean, that was her point. She
dog.
didn't want to work in the first place. If you don't want to be a sex worker at that daggone point, that's already the lowest point of not being able to work.
Yeah.
She got what she wanted, but most of those women who get money like that, they're pretty stupid. So she'll be back on OF. Give it about
Bro,
a year or two.
imagine being able to retire at 21.
If she ain't get $1 billion, her money will be gone
Oh
very
man.
shortly.
I mean, she
She's
can.
she's 21, don't know how to manage nothing. Most likely, she'll be broke again. Most people who go from being super poor to super rich will go right back to being super poor
I mean,
because you don't know how to manage nothing.
she could probably keep that flow going if she start doing interviews and
She
shit
can,
like
but you
that.
still got to live within your means. You got to make
Yeah.
sure the money lasts for you to continue to be retired. So if
Oh
you only
yeah.
got 100 million, that crap ain't going far in America. Sorry.
Mm-mm.
Everything over here across the country is escalating. And we all know you're not going to go nowhere cheap to live. You're probably going to stay in California, wherever the hell you're going to go. So they go majority of it right there, just trying to buy a house.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's plenty
So
of
she
rich
ain't going
dummies
to
out
keep you
there.
long.
There's plenty of rich dummies out there to get. So I think she'll be fine. And then the way everything goes now is like you really don't have to have much talent to go
Of
viral, be
course not.
big and shit like that. But
The
yeah, man,
talent list is always going to make it come up.
yeah.
You keep
He
making a way for them to keep having to come up.
yeah, he had started the intro. He's like some so y'all I'm gonna go already address it. So I'm gonna let y'all know I will no longer be working with ESPN. Like kinda knew that was coming, buddy. And then after they settle about the grape
I'm about to
allegations and
say,
shit, I'm
duh.
like, bro, your ass is done. You done. And all that shit he was talking, it trips me out like how black men can accumulate so much power and just fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being able to try to, work it how you can to keep going and getting higher, you decide that you better than everybody, which most rich people do, and then they just don't hear nothing no more. Like Monique told him, Unc, Shannon, you need to get your old bitch. Get you an auntie. Leave these young bitches alone. Oh no, Mo, I love him, Mo. Oh, I need me a young one, Mo. Oh, I love him, Mo. All that shit like that.
The very devil you loved was your downfall.
Man,
Shocker.
what? And then like that shit happened right after he got the deal with ESPN. And then I'm sure like
Just to
cause it was a
cancel it.
contract. It was a contract. You know what I'm saying? So either he got to pay that shit back or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck he gonna do. I don't know if it was guaranteed
Whatever it
money.
is, they let you go. You agreed.
Yeah.
And if you violated your contract, they don't need to do anything. You just fired.
Yep. And you still got to pay
Because
that bill.
image is everything. You can't just run around and just do stuff. I'm like, y'all live in that world where you know your image is everything. So why mess with it? It's amazing how many people think dancing with the devil, he ain't gonna have your dirt come out to the dark. And for those same people, you will get what you deserve.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think is gonna happen?
That
You
tripped me
old
out.
as crap during a time of basically women can do no daggone wrong. Of course, the world's going to believe her regardless of what you have. And you're black in America. Yes, you're going to lose. Where does common sense kick in at some point?
And nigga nose is wide open. They just
Too open.
yeah. Cat Williams told him. You know what I'm saying? Shit,
Like, it's
everybody was saying
amazing
it.
how people don't realize how easy it is for you to lose everything, especially when you're rich. It's not
Yeah.
hard for y'all to fall.
Mm-mm. It's
And
crazy,
you all
man.
fall faster than we do. Y'all don't know how to adjust to middle class broke life. Y'all don't know how to do that.
I'd say he lucky he didn't get the bitch pregnant. Ugh. So lucky he didn't get that bitch pregnant.
Facts.
I'm like, boy, you'd been on a ride for 18 years, my nigga. You'd have been like, Ocho, we gonna be doing this shit till I'm 80.
I mean, but at least she wasn't really. She was smart enough not to do that. She knew she was gonna get some type of money from him.
Yeah. She recorded. She was recording the calls and shit. I'm like, you ain't noticed that she was talking weird and shit? While you like, bitch, I'ma choke you. You want me to strangle you, huh? I'm like, damn, Shannon, no. Why we choking little white women? But I'm like, yeah, it's what it is. People try to tell you, get you somebody that's your age. No, no, no. I like them young, Ocho. I'm like,
They
yeah.
always like him young.
I was surprised, man. That shit was funny. They be on his ass, boy. That time he showed up to the grocery store in that damn skim suit and a fanny pack. No, he had a purse. Didn't he? Had a purse or some shit. That nigga had a purse.
Whatever it was, he should have been carrying it.
And then the bow-legged ass nigga. That shit was funny as hell. Oh, let's talk about this shit. Have you seen Gilly the Kid and Cam Newton going at it on TikTok?
No.
Man, Gilly the Kid and Cam Newton.
Nerd.
That don't mean nothing. Gilly the Kid,
I live on the anime side of TikTok every day. All right, if it ain't that, I probably won't see it.
Man,
I get all my updates through you.
Gilly the Kid is a Philly rapper, a Philadelphia rapper. You know, East Coast. He was part of Dipset. You know what I'm saying? So, he loud. You know what I'm saying? Funny as hell. You know what I'm saying? His rap is mid tier. You know, it's not something like, hey man, let's go.
Living his best life.
Yeah, he living his best life after all the fame and shit. Like I had most hip hop niggas when they was still beefing East and West and shit like that. Most of them ain't doing shit, but somehow Gilly the Kid is still entertaining, even though he not rapping no more. He's still entertaining. He an entertainer still. So
it's multiple avenues.
He didn't like
once you're finished with rap, go act.
Yeah, like Ice Cube. Ice Cube went to go act. You know what I'm saying?
Or, produce. I'm like, this. You can always have more than one job.
Yeah.
So kudos for him. Love it.
Yeah, and he a hardcore Eagles fan. You know what I'm saying? So this shit that's happening with with Cam Newton was talking shit. You know, when he was like, he said, Jalen Hurts. If Jalen Hurts had the team that I had, they wouldn't win in a Super Bowl type shit. You know, and Jalen Hurts, in his opinion, was not in the top 10 quarterbacks. You know, and I'm like,
but you ain't half the quarterback Jalen Hurts is, so wait a minute.
I'm like, you a hater. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And they're like, well, I'm not hating on Jalen Hurts. Let's look at the stats. Jalen already passed him in rushing TDs. You know, he got a Super Bowl.
How are you not a hater after just saying a hater-ish sentence? You didn't say anything nice that makes you a hater.
the man out-pistoled Patrick Mahomes in 2 Super Bowls. 2 Super Bowls. The biggest stage that you can dream of as a little boy to be a football player. He didn't beat Patrick Mahomes in the first Super Bowl, but he out-dueled him as far as stats. Yeah, as far as stats and the way he looked.
His stats speak for themselves, and you're still choosing to go against what's literally out here.
Yeah.
You are a hater.
Yeah.
Very definition of a hater.
And I was laughing. I'm like, nigga, the funny part is like in the Super Bowl that Jalen lost, he tried to dive on the ball. The fumble that Cam Newton didn't even try to pick up, he went to look at it, he stepped near it and backed up. And then the Patriots, was it the Broncos? Was it the Broncos they played? Yeah, the Broncos jumped on that shit, and they was like, Cam, why you didn't jump on the fucking ball, you pussy? This 6'8" ass fucking quarterback, always thumping on his chest and not tough, you tough ass nigga, but you ain't jump on no damn ball.
That's not my job.
Nigga, he's like, but I'm thinking about the future. I could have got hurt, nigga. Boy.
That comes with your job.
Yeah.
You are a football player. You should be wanting your team to win.
Trips me out. I'm like, man, Jalen. If Jalen jumps on that ball that Cam Newton didn't, they win the Super Bowl. It is what it is. You know,
millionaires. You can afford to get hurt.
Man,
your insurance is probably impeccable. Nobody want to hear nothing. Like, what are we talking about here?
Man,
why are you playing football if you don't want to get hurt?
Gilly had got on there and was like, he said, you fucking cornball nigga. He's like, you wearing bow ties and fucking jerseys. You fucking cornball nigga. He was talking like that.
He's the Carlton Banks of football.
Man, that motherfucker look like that nigga like a Black Cynthia. You know what I'm saying? Always got his dress sticking through a tall hat and shit like that.
And can't dress worth a darn.
Man, but that's the thing. I think the person more annoying than Cam Newton is a nigga that be co-signing him. He be like, Red. He be like, yeah. I be like, shut up. Get this dick out your mouth. I'm sorry you can let that out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can speak with meat in your mouth, homie. But like everything Cam say, he be like, yeah, tell him this. What? Like, tell him about the gun line boss ass energy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like Gilly the Kid was on his ass. He was like, you ain't got one of these, Cam Newton. You didn't care. He was picking up the Super Bowl. And he like, I honestly, Gilly the Kid and Cam Newton got the same amount of Super Bowl wins. If we're gonna be honest, you know, both of them got the same MVP stats, 0. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I got the same stats as Cam Newton, and I ain't even a football player. You know what I'm saying?
You might
Like
have better stats than Cam Newton. At least we know you probably die for the ball.
I would die for the ball. I'll put the body on the line. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? That break my little ass up.
Oh my goodness. You're such
Shit.
a hater. We got more love from Tom Brady doing.
We got more love from Tom Brady and Chris Collinsworth. Now here's a guy. I hate that motherfucker, man. I hate that motherfucking Chris Collinsworth, boy.
Oh my gosh.
Man, but
Like,
yeah.
sir, I really think as much of like it's no skin to just say something kind. It really is. It's like pulling teeth to get people to just be nice and just give somebody give them their flowers. Who cares? How is this affecting you? You still have 0. It ain't never going to change.
He had the nerve to go at Ryan Clark. You know who Ryan Clark is?
No.
He was a safety for the Steelers a long time ago. Not a long time ago, but in the era where, McNabb and all of them was playing, where you could really lay a hat on motherfuckers. He laid so many motherfuckers out, they had to make a rule for his tackling style, which was leading with the helmet, just knocking niggas out. And
I'm here for it.
Yeah,
He
Cam.
said, I signed this contract to make sure my team win. This is what I'm gonna do. He played the game.
He be laying
like
hats on motherfuckers, dog. Low man wins, and he was low as hell. That motherfucker was racking motherfucking bodies. I was like, damn. It's like
I don't blame him.
He was running through niggas like bowling pins. I'm like, yo.
He's like, I got my contract, and I'm gonna keep my word. I'm gonna show y'all my word.
This nigga was
what you mean?
RC was a missile. He laid so many motherfuckers out. Like, it's crazy. He probably contributed to like so many people having CTE. It's not even funny. It's crazy. But like he went at it with Cam Newton.
Your head up like that.
Because I did like that to her. I did like that. She's so pretty.
That's all I see. Just
she must reincarnated into a cat after RC hit her. You know what I'm saying? I said Ryan Clark. The cat activation noise.
What? Hi. Hello, little girl.
Pep.
I'm talking to Pepper.
Oh. Did she growl at me? Hey. Did you growl at me? Did you growl at me?
Move again. Yeah, I'm gonna do it again.
She gonna bite me? You bite me, I swear to Dad, you going in a tidy catch tub. I'm gonna bread your ass up like chicken.
He ain't gonna do nothing. Let me see the kitty.
She's like, I see a microphone. Looking like a light-skinned bloodhound.
And yo, baby.
Bloodhounds bark like they say the N-word. You know what I'm saying? Like, he used to chase people in slavery. They be going, brrr! Be like, nigga! Like, he in the tree? I hate bloodhounds, though. They just sound so fucking ignorant. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I really don't feel like going back over the dog situation. That shit there was just retarded. It was retarded. So I'm gonna run it like this.
I'm like,
there was a lady that
my dog has a harness with a leash, a retractable leash.
You're right. Did you see that shit in the news where are you growling at me, little girl?
She probably wants you to keep petting her.
Are you growling at me? You can get out my lap if you're gonna growl. I will hip thrust you off me. But man, it was a lady.
What? You not leave that cat alone.
That's my girl. That's my baby. Hi, baby.
That's his baby, but you just see how he just threatened her for no reason.
I'm a black man. That's what black families do. Yeah, I'm a black family.
It's terrible.
We don't never do the shit. I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass, and the whole time we were like,
some of them do. What?
I grieve different. I like some Kendrick. Be like them TikTok sounds. Be like, I grieve different. But nah, this mail lady, I don't know what the fuck she couldn't do. She couldn't get her nobody to watch her kids, so she brought her kids to work, and she was working for the post office. And somebody had saw the kids inside the van, and they opened the door, and two little girls was in there, and they were like, she probably in trouble for endangerment, which is true.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like there are
That
no seats back there, no seat belts, nothing that you can do to make sure that them kids don't fly out or nothing. If the truck rolls over, they cook. You know what I'm saying? Uh, she said that her baby daddy recorded it in an attempt to dodge child support payments. Kind of like saying, he need to have the kids, not her, because she just dangerous with the kids. Like ain't trying to get no babysitter. Didn't put him with the daddy.
But what happens if she asked you and you still said no?
Oh, that's still on her.
But you ain't take him, but you was there to record her doing something stupid?
Simple. Why would you do this? He's like, I don't know. I just want to cuddle. They growling. They get
Pepper
Pepper's
looked like she
eyes.
about to box him.
Oh, I ain't even paying attention. Hi, Simba.
Like she just looked like she about to box him. Like you better move. I can see her little head from here.
And Simba like, I don't give a fuck, bitch. I'm gonna lay down too. Hey, Simba. She's so
Pepper just
fucking
looks so
upset.
annoyed. Like why?
He just
Fine.
blinked. He blinked really slow, and was like, "That is funny."
Pepper is so funny. And then the immediate just
She was like,
why?
she gave that nigga like the 1,000-yard stare. Like she looked at him up like, bring him back. Oh, you better wear your bulletproof vest. Hell no.
So back to the ding dongs.
So basically, this dumb bitch, you know what I'm saying, had the kids in the back of the mail truck, and I'm just like, that for one, like, is unprofessional to begin with. Two, people be bitching about the mail trucks being hot most of the time. And three, if anything were to happen to them little motherfuckers, they're not gonna be covered on insurance. So you finna be out of pocket, and you finna lose your job, and you finna lose your kids. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, mail lady, you make so much goddamn money. Why you ain't got no fucking babysitter? Why, you know what I'm saying?
Do they?
Hell yeah, they make bread. Hell yeah. The
How
post
much money
office,
do they make?
shit, a lot.
Because I heard that they out here complaining as if they don't. So I don't
Who?
know.
Who? Talking about the package handlers, like the ones that be inside doing shit. I'm talking about the ones that be out walking,
Yeah,
driving.
they complain that they still don't make that much money. Yes,
Mm-mm.
they're still whining.
Shit.
But don't worry, y'all president trying to get rid of y'all. So I advise you be quiet.
Yay, Orange Man.
He said
That's
there's no need for him.
for what? What did he say? For,
You're like,
I feel
what
like
do we
Snoop
need for
Dogg.
if
Who?
everybody using email? I like, oh, he not wrong. And y'all do be putting people's mail in the wrong mailbox. Y'all can't do nothing. So I'm like, you all need to be quiet. He trying to get rid of y'all.
Yeah. Or is he finna have AI sorting mail and doing all this other shit?
I mean, technically, I do get all my bills to my email. I don't need to go to my mailbox at all. That's like the first smart thing I think that man has said.
Well, I mean, if
Like
something happens,
my mailbox is just useless. It's empty
or
because
like I
my
said,
packages come
like,
to my front door.
but the thing is, like,
But
if
all
he
my
if
bills come to my email. They're on my phone.
that still ain't smart because shit can be intercepted, and you never know who's on the other side of that email or who's on the internet on the everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like your shit can be intercepted by hackers. You know, so
And
and
people's
they
tax checks are being intercepted by the post office, and they're stealing from them.
yeah, but I mean, like you're
So it sounds
still
like it's a loss either way, right?
no. I wouldn't say so. I would say like it's more loss if everybody has if there's no option to have a different mode of
Trump don't
notification
care.
or I mean, I'm just
The
talking in
same way
general.
he don't, yeah, I'm about to say this is him we're talking about.
Yeah, I know he don't give a fuck.
I don't mind truly either way because I'm not getting my mail from y'all. No way. And I don't like having other people's mail in my mailbox either.
I don't like
Because
it
the
either.
simplest things y'all already can't do right anyway, is what is his point.
Yeah, and that's been
If
like
you
that.
can't
Everybody
type and
been.
put somebody's email address in, which is copy and paste, that says even further about you. Because it's really not that hard, which people type in themselves.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, if he does that, I mean, shit is what it is.
Trump ain't gonna do it. But then
the
again,
big beautiful email plan.
this is Trump we're talking about. He already tried to get rid of the dollar.
I got in trouble on TikTok.
Again?
No, it's kind of like the same one. So
Oh,
basically, Corey
then that's
Holcomb
fine.
was talking about, well, Craig was talking about his cousin, and like 19-year-old autistic kid, but he nonverbal, and like, I was laughing harder than the fuck I should have been. I was like, nah, that's so fucked up.
What
Craig
did
was
you
like,
do?
cause I have recorded myself laughing and just like making jokes too. You know what I'm saying? Like when Craig was like, "Yeah, man, he nonverbal and he can't really say what he want." And he like, and the court like, "Damn, that's fucked up. If if you can't even holler at bitches because you can't talk, you be like, you know, like what's up?" But like, the funny shit happened when Craig was like, "Yeah, man, this motherfucker here, when he want his mom to buy him something new, he'll just break whatever fuck he want new." So he's like, this nigga done went through 4 TVs already, and he was like just snatching them off the wall and just And Corey like, oh, it got quiet for like 3 seconds, and Corey was like, oh, he a violent retard. I was I was dead. I was like, this motherfucker stupid. And
Now, what did you do?
I just repeated laughing like, man said an angry retard. And he was like, I am Groot. Like, cause he can't.
Why didn't
I
you
was
just
like,
stitch the video and just laugh and
cause
let them get in trouble?
cause it's not a
You
TikTok
ain't need to
video.
repeat it.
Cause it's not a TikTok video. It's on YouTube. It was on YouTube. That's why it wasn't on
Yeah,
TikTok.
now I know you got some type of editing skills over there. You're not about to troll
Oh
me.
my god, that shit was funny as fuck. And he said, I am Groot. Like,
Oh my god.
dog. Hey, I was scrolling on there
No.
and I saw like it was a judge. Like, you know, I had these TV courts and shit. It was a
Mm-hmm.
judge. Apparently, it was says a landlord was suing a dead woman because she stopped paying rent. And I was like, what? He's suing a
Did you
dead
say
woman.
dead?
Dead. DED. Dead. He's suing her, a dead woman because she's not paying rent. So the estate, which is the daughter that took care of her, is in court. And they signed an 18-month lease. All right, at these apartments, like I guess like luxury apartments and shit.
So I
And
guess if she's supposed to pay the whole lease before she die,
I
can't
don't
control when somebody die.
that exactly. But the thing is, he was saying that he was thinking that people were still living in there because people was taking furniture out and putting furniture in. You know, like somebody moving her mom's shit out, and it looks like they moving somebody else in, and just to keep, you know, somebody in there. And the guy, you know how
Please
people
don't tell
sub,
me they moved in.
you know, no, that's what the man was thinking. He was thinking that the daughter probably was living in there, and he was like, when she signed the
I
lease, she was been there for like over 3 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they should have slided the death certificate over. But if they don't have it yet, that's why. But you all should have notified him.
Yeah.
She's gone.
And he
So
he found out later, and he was like, as you know, time was going, months were going. He was wondering like after 2 months, he was like maybe the first month they had a slip up, maybe he not gonna check nobody about that. He's like, okay, they just laying on the rent. The next month happened, no
yeah,
rent.
because things happen. It's
Yeah.
understandable.
So he's like, so yeah, like I had started sending letters like, hey, you know, what's up with the rent and stuff like that.
Like rent's
And
past due.
yeah, and she said that her mom passed, and he was like, "Oh, sorry about that," and but I still need to get my money because she signed this 18-month lease, you know. And so I'm like, in my head, I'm like, shouldn't the lease, you know, be broken if
Yes.
people die or they're evicted or shit like that? Because I know, like, when you sign a year lease out here,
Well, that's when the death certificate comes into play because it's like everything, like your usual bills, anything of that nature, that's all going to be canceled because the person that's on that lease, they're gone. They can't pay you. No, you can't sue the extended family. Now, if they're evicted, yes, because you owe them money. That person's not being evicted; they're dead.
I've
You
never
can't
been
make
evicted.
nobody pay that money.
Like when you get evicted, do you have to pay the full 12 months for the rest of the
It,
12
dep-
months?
it depends on probably the judge and what they make them do. But when you get evicted, it depends on how many months behind you are. So if they want it in full, they can make you pay it in full. So if you 6 months behind, not only are you going to pay the 6 months that you're behind, you might be paying some extra because again, you're also holding up them from making money, being able to put somebody else in that spot
Yeah, and that's what
because
the
they
man
had
was
to go through
saying.
this to get you
Yeah,
out.
that's what the man was
So each
saying.
month, yeah, so
Even
each
even
month
after
that
she
they don't
died.
pay rent, but they're still alive. This
Yeah,
person is dead.
yeah,
If
but
this is
she
the only
still.
person that's on the lease, that's a different story because you can't collect money from a dead person. It's the same way
Yeah, you
if no,
can.
if I die,
They estate.
I'm the only person on this house. You can't come after nobody. Somebody will have to do something with it.
That's
It's
what I'm
either
saying.
buy it, take it, sell it. But it's you can't sue me. What you can't sue a dead person. It's not happening. And you can't go sue their family members. That person is dead. That's a wrap. These cell phone companies, because the cell phone bill probably still running all of that, it all stops.
What the fuck?
Can't do that.
Yo, my
Because once you
headphones
what?
my headphones are being retarded. It's telling me you got a low battery, and I had charged these already.
Why?
Oh my god, dog. We about to go ahead and wrap it up anyway. But this landlord tried to sue. He was saying like she has
Now
already
she has a
signed the lease.
co-signer. Different story.
Well, see, the thing is like, instead of telling him that she had been dead for somebody, he could have went ahead and
That's
had
what.
somebody else in there.
Yeah. So that's why I was. That's why I'm wondering. Depending on when she died, if she died within that time frame, it takes a while to even get the death certificate. I would
Yeah,
say no more than 4 weeks. They still should have informed him so he can just go ahead and do what he do. But I don't know if he can do what he
yeah, I get it. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because he needs a death certificate as well.
yeah,
Because you have to have a copy of it. Because a lot of people out here like to pretend they dead and they not, just to get rid of their debt.
yeah, yeah. But the thing is, the judge wasn't
But
trying to hear it because he was more trying to be more sentimental for the lady that lost her mama. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, so after COVID, the man's like, after COVID, I took a hit, and the judge like, everybody took a hit. So are you any different? And they're like, but I'm running a business. So this young lady's mother dying, is going to affect your business so much you just can't say, okay, we're good. Just y'all, sorry for your loss, whatever. I'm like in my head, like, I get it. I get he want to be a human being, but it's business at the end of the day. We don't know
but
what
I
the man got to
also
take care of.
but also again, how long has it been though? Because if she only missed that 1 month or 2 months, like how long are we talking though? Like I need a number.
Yeah.
Because she just passed away when she moved in. Like I want to say when she just moved in, but like she passed away in the middle of already paying her rent. Guess what? People die. You are going to take a hit when they die. You're not
Yeah.
going to collect your money from nobody. Sorry.
Yeah.
You signed up for this.
Yeah.
And if she don't have no co-signer, guess what? Ain't boo you could do about it. And now you sitting right here being inhumane. Being like, okay, well, I got a business. Okay, well, your business can crumble and you could be on the street. I hope nobody treats you like that or yours.
I
Right?
mean,
Because you'll be like, well, we
I
just
look at it
lost
like,
somebody, right?
yeah, I look at it too like he did, be like, okay, I'm not tripping about this rent, I'm not tripping about that rent, but that, as it started accumulating, he's like, all right, so now she owes, like, if she was paying, it was like 18, was it 18, $1,900 a month that she was paying, and
But
you
that's what
had
I said.
that,
I want to know like how many months has gone by. Like if
I,
we reached a certain point where you should have had a death certificate and told that man by now, then yes,
yeah,
I would be like, that's contributory negligence to me.
Yeah.
because you all also did not do your part. Because even when my mom had to be the executor for my grandmother, she's the only person. Somebody has to take care of that house, sell it, do whatever. No, nobody can come after the person that's doing the work for the dead person, because at the end of the day, their name is not on that lease, it's not on the mortgage, it's on nobody's contract. Your cell phone bill, unpaid, and it will go unpaid. Student debt, it will go unpaid. That person is dead. It is what it is.
Right.
Y'all out of luck. The person died.
Yeah. But
What you want?
I do hear
They're not
about
making no money.
yeah, I do hear about people selling, like, suing the estate or whoever it was. You know what I'm saying? I do hear shit about that. So I think that's what the guy was
You
trying
can
to
do
do.
that.
Yeah, I think that's what the guy was trying to do, but the judge was like, basically
And
like, you know,
yep, and depending on the judge you get, you still may get nothing.
yeah.
Because the estate is still not their problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. Their name not on the lease for you to make it my problem. So you can sue me all day long. No one's gonna sit right here and say yes. They're like, well, you should have tried to collect harder when they was alive.
1 second. All right, we back. A quick intermission.
Yeah. So unfortunately, he gonna take a loss.
Yeah, he gonna have to. But I mean, it was. I kind
But
of
I
get it.
feel
Like,
like
I
if
get
it,
it. Like, if I was a small business owner, you know what I'm saying, and you owed me money, I'd be like, I'm like, how I say it when I tell people when they be like, sorry for your loss. Like, you ain't sorry. We just say that shit. It's just some bullshit pleasantries. You know what I'm saying? But I really do need my money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know y'all do too. But, you know, business is business. Contracts are contracts. You know.
yeah, her name is on it. So stop talking to me.
Yeah, her name is on her estate. So there's that. She has a life insurance policy. She has all this. We need to go and take care of
Yep,
this
which
debt.
goes to the family, not you, and you're not gonna see a dime of it. Because
They
at the
do
end of the
it.
day, your contract, you can sue the estate. No judge is gonna give you the money.
Well, I mean, like,
Sorry.
they do, like, when you do have, like, credit card debt and you have other things, you do still have to pay certain shit.
No, you don't. You
Yes,
can
you do.
sue.
Yeah,
They tried.
no.
They tried to do that to my mother. Guess what? They lost.
Yeah,
Because now
well,
that's because at the end of the day, you can try to sue the estate all you want to. Nobody in their right mind is going to say yes. If you
so, like,
wasn't that
even
pressed when they was alive, don't be pressed after the fact. Because that contract is between you, point A, and you, point B. You can
yeah,
sue whoever you want, and you can
like,
keep on wasting your money taking them to court. You're not going to get your money. You're going to take an L eventually.
so, like, the
If
hospitals.
there's no, so I'm like, if there's no cosigner, you screwed. You run that risk. And all businesses know that's a risk, include these credit card companies. Because my grandmother had a whole bunch. Guess what? Sent my mother a letter in the mail. She said, Ann, go ahead so we could go to court so I can tell you she did. You can't sue me for somebody else's debt. That's not my problem. And that's facts. It's not. You can't sue somebody else's household because of the fact that that's your mama. No. Nope. Sorry. And guess what? You go out there now. All of it says canceled.
Yeah.
Because I got to take the hit.
I'll be looking at it like this. Like, so why do hospitals still send bills after somebody die at the hospital?
You said,
You know what I'm saying?
what? Your thing is cutting in and out.
I said, so why do people, when, like, people die at the hospital, they still send a bill through the mail after they dead? Like, the hospital knows Buddy dead. Like, they got gurneyed out this motherfucker with the coroner.
Oh, that could be fought too. And they need to be careful because you can send me a bill in the mail, but did you do all you needed to do? And I turn around and sue you.
Yeah.
Be careful with that.
Yeah.
Be careful with that.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit was crazy. Like, it was like a 3-part TikTok video. You know, they had like part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4.
I mean, that's why I said I want to know how long, like how many months it was. Because it sounds like if she's already been there and she's been there consistently for 3 years already, and again, the lady has passed away, we understand that you need your money, but let's not sit right here and get, he probably would have been fine had he not said nothing about COVID, because I probably tap danced on somebody's nerve. But the judge is like, well, okay, a lot of people took a hit and COVID was different about you. Now you just sound like, okay, you really just here for your money. So goodbye. She's dead.
I mean, of course that's what he's here for. Like, he don't care. Like, that's why I be saying, like, people like, sorry for your loss. Like, I'm not. Like, it's just something to be nice to you. Like, it is what it is.
Well, that comes with owning a business.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that
When
video.
unfortunately, when you deal with people who they're dead, you can't collect nothing from a dead person, honey.
If they had, no, let me stop.
And then be careful with wanting to sit right here and sue the family. Next thing you know, they turn around and be suing you for harassment, and they will win, and then you'll owe them money.
Oh, and he was sending like back to back like Venmo requests under different profiles and shit. I'm like, oh, you wild as fuck. So this what he did. Hold on. He was sending Venmos and shit, and then she was talking about she was gonna whip his ass and shit like that. Whenever if she gets something else from him, cause he was sending letters to the mail. He was sending fucking all kinds of shit.
You over here messing with a grieving person. Yes, they're gonna want to fight you. They're gonna take that anger out on somebody, and it's going to be you.
Yeah, hold on, I'm finna play it for you.
Like, what exactly do you expect that you're gonna? What?
Hold on,
sir.
Let me get it to you. All right, here you go. We're gonna play it.
Crazy word.
3-3. Rupert Prescott versus Alicia Mooney.
Can you hear that?
If you're here, please come to the podium.
No. Not really.
Mr. Prescott, good morning, sir. Good morning. I see here that you're suing for $25,000. Something about breaking a lease. Also, I see here that you're requesting a restraining order against the defendant.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, you mind telling us what's going on here, sir?
Well, I own Orange Blossom.
Wait a minute. So not only are you going to sue them for the rent, you going to say she broke the lease because she died?
I say break the lease. I mean, that's a good reason to break a lease is because you died. It's a break a lease because you get evicted. You got to break a lease because you had pets.
But you're not evicted. You broke the lease because you died.
Yeah.
You didn't break the lease because of the fact that you was running around just not paying.
Hold on.
Some condominiums. Okay. And I rented an apartment to Miss Mooney's mother.
Okay.
Several years ago. And she recently re-signed her lease for 18 months. After about 2 months, I didn't receive any more checks. So I emailed her a letter. I sent her a certified letter saying, where's the money? I didn't receive any response. No one contacted me, gave me any information. And then I found out that Mrs. Mooney had died and that her daughter had been seen going in and out of the apartment. We've seen furniture being moved in and out with other people going in and out. So I contacted her, sent her letters saying that you owe me $25,000, which is I think the rent is $1,565 a month times 18 months minus the 2 months that they did pay.
Okay.
And it was very clear when I signed leases with people that you are bound by this lease, because I have tons of people that try to walk out on their leases, and if they walk out on their lease, I have to pay someone to clean the apartment. I can't rent the apartment out until I'm sure that they're gone. So I lose a lot of money. My insurance rates have gone up. So this is a very big hardship for me for someone to leave the lease like that.
Okay.
And I do believe that she was living there, or at least
I was not living there.
Ma'am, please, I'll get to you in a second. Can you touch on the restraining order part?
Well, I tried contacting them and I kept sending them letters and no responses. No one contacted me. So one day I get a phone call from, I believe it's from her, and she's saying,
Miss Mooney.
Yes.
Okay.
And she's angry on the phone, yelling that I've been sending her all these letters. And
I mean, I can't blame her for being like, bitch, like, why are you sending me all these fucking letters? Like, you sending shit certified mail, like, I'm getting it.
But did he say 18 months of unpaid rent?
Yeah. But that's because she just recently signed a lease for 18 months.
So how long did she really live there then?
Let me
finish playing. He'll probably say.
He was saying stuff like, I'm gonna F you up and you better watch your back. I'm gonna kick you in your bees, so it was a very nasty phone call, and I hung up. And given
Sir, you're harassing them, and the lady is dead. What exactly do you think is going to happen? They're going to want to fight you. Get out their face.
Say he's going to get kicked in his beans. That old ass bag of beans, sir. Fuck.
I'm afraid for my safety.
I'm like, that's crazy as crap. You coming in here, you sit right here bothering folks while they probably grieving, and like, well, just being so mean and threatening, you're being harassful. I'm like, you do realize this daggone lawsuit can turn into you paying them for something that has nothing to do with them?
Exactly. I don't think he thought that through. She's treating this shit like it was a regular lease breaking situation. You know what I'm saying?
No, he wants it to be regular lease breaking, and it's not gonna go that way because you can't collect money from the deceased,
Right.
no matter how many months it's been, and you can't go sue the family for it neither because their name is not on it. Now, if her name is on it and she co-signed, then yes, you can go after her all you want to.
Yeah.
Because you co-signed.
First off,
You can
am I
sue the
pronouncing your last
co-signer.
name
Yes, you
correct, ma'am?
can.
Yes, you are.
Okay, Ms. Mooney, you mind telling the courts your side of the story?
Yes. First of all, I just want to say, Your Honor, I'm still grieving the loss of my mother, and it's been a very difficult last few months.
Okay, you have my deepest condolences on that, ma'am.
Thank you. So my mother did renew the lease for 18 months. However, unfortunately, 2 months into that lease, she very suddenly passed away. And so, as her eldest daughter, I stepped in and I called
So
the
she died
OBC
2
property
months into
manager.
the
There was a
lease.
manager on site.
Yeah, she died 2 months into the lease, he said. Well, she said.
And you gonna sue them for the entire damn lease.
I get
and
it.
then
If,
breaking
look,
it.
I get it if she was like halfway
Sir.
through it or like 3/4 through it. Like, just go and finish the rest
No,
of it.
he's trying to collect for all the months plus the breaking of the lease. You're keeping the security deposit even though no for
I could see like maybe getting 3 months
Sir.
because you're gonna have to, that unit gonna have to sit until you get the dead shit out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Depending on the judge, because he's probably close to getting next to nothing since you've been harassful and you might be getting close to pay them.
Mm-hmm.
He paid the 2 months rent, but if she already paid 1 month's rent, because she died within 2 months, so she paid the first month, she died the second month.
I don't think she paid the first. I don't think she paid it. I don't think she paid it, but they do have to pay deposits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, like, why he just can't? Like, I think he's looking at it as far as like
He's thinking
her
that
pushing her
that
out and pushing somebody in.
No, that's not how death works, honey. You didn't.
No, I ain't talking about.
I
ain't talking about the death. I'm talking about like.
No, I'm
after
talking about for him. He's thinking that even though she's gone, you didn't evict her.
Still, yeah,
so you can't turn around and sue her because she's dead.
Yeah, it is not nothing by.
It's not the same process.
Yeah,
you don't get to go sue the daughter, especially if she's not a co-signer.
Right.
If nobody co-signed on the lease and it's just the mama name, mama is gone. You taking the L.
Right.
Now, it depends on whether or not the judge want to be like, well, you all should have said something within the 2 months. But I'm like, when you're trying to plan a funeral or all the other extra, that's not exactly the first thing on your mind because you done lost somebody who ain't coming back. So You're not really worried about all of that either. But hopefully he gave her the opportunity because it sounds like he was already being irritating while they over here grieving. I'm like,
oh, it's more.
Geez, dude.
I called her and I said, my mother has passed. And she assured me that, she was very sympathetic and she assured me that everything would be fine. They would cancel the lease and there would be no penalties. And so, a few days pass and I get a bill in the mail for $25,000. There's an early termination penalty. So I call her back. And again, she said, she's like, just ignore it. Don't worry about it.
The $25,000, was that for the 16 months left on the lease agreement?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And so I did as she instructed and I ignored it. And then a few weeks later, I start getting more bills in the mail directly from Mr. Prescott. I have collections notices taped to my door for failure to pay. And I actually have a screenshot that I'm going to show you. But Mr. Prescott is sending me Venmo requests from different users.
Hey, this nigga like a creeper for real too, though. He an old white man with a big nose. I say he look like a creeper too. He an old white man, bald head, with a big nose and a white mustache. Like, he look like a fucking creep.
Names. You owe me 25.
Me over here
Jerome,
just sending a whole bunch of text
can you
messages
collect
and
that document and
Venmos
bring it up here, please?
and letters to their house.
$$. That's harassment, Your Honor. I should be the one seeking a restraining order from him. I didn't even think he knew how to use Venmo.
Case number 25. Let me ask you this question, Ms. Mooney. The lease agreement, it was to your mother exclusively, or was there someone else on the lease agreement?
She was the sole renter.
Okay. Did you reside at this residence?
I didn't. I went in and out to get the furniture.
Okay. All right, Mr. Prescott. You can give this back to her. Thank you, Mr. Prescott. Let me ask you a question. Did your property manager advise you that her mother had passed?
I don't have a property manager.
Okay.
I have a gardener, and I have someone who, a handyman who comes and fixes
Okay,
things.
but you were aware of the fact that she had died.
No, well, I wasn't. I eventually found out, but no one told me that she died.
That's not true.
Okay.
I don't have a property manager.
So who picked up the phone when I called?
Well, if you don't have a property
That's a good-ass
manager,
question.
who collects the
What if it was like some random bitch in the office like, hello?
See,
Yo, that'd be
he
crazy.
about to back himself into.
I don't have a
corner.
property manager. I don't have that. I got a gardener and a fucking maintenance man.
That's like it's hard for me to believe that ain't nobody tell you, but things slip through the cracks when somebody died though. But her being the only person on that lease, which is why he asked that question, is going to dictate which way he gonna swing.
Absolutely.
You can't come over here and sue the daughter. She wasn't living there. She wasn't a squatter. She not nothing. You ain't evict her. The lady passed away.
There you go.
How do you collect the rent?
They usually drop it off in a Dropbox, or they can
Or he's
mail
sending
it to me.
Venmo requests.
Hold on, ma'am. Hold on.
Or they can mail it to me, and sometimes we have some people do Venmo. So
Okay.
we have all different ways of doing
You
it.
have a Dropbox. How did Miss Mooney send you her payments?
She usually did a Dropbox.
Okay. So when you went to the Dropbox and you realized that her payment wasn't there, did you try to contact Mrs. Mooney?
Yeah, I left her voicemails.
Did you get a call back?
No.
That's not true.
Okay. Did you bother to check to make sure that she was there, or?
Well, after the second month, I did check, but the mail was being taken in. It looked like someone was still using the apartment, so I figured she went away. Sometimes she takes trips and visits her children. She's been there for about 8 years.
I'm sorry, ma'am. You said your.
Damn, 8 years. So she's been there for 8 years. And he's like, so normally, like, if somebody is dead, normally the mail would stack up in the mailbox because ain't nobody getting the shit. But the girl was still getting the mail from the mailbox. You know what I'm saying? So he's still thinking that, okay, so she's active. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, because she's actively doing stuff, trying to probably like again
just
get her mail.
Keep everything organized.
Yeah,
In
but
order.
I want to know whether or not she talked to him, and I'm like, did you forget?
Yeah, let me see.
Because I'm curious about that part. Because I'm like, I keep hearing this say, I'm like, that's not true.
Yeah.
2 months into the lease?
Yes.
How long ago did this unfortunate event take place?
It happened about a month ago.
A month
So
ago.
it's very recent, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Prescott, are you trying to tell me that when you realized that there was no payments going in, and you said that you see people going in and out, did you bother to ask, hey, where's my payment?
Well, eventually, what I was doing was sending letters to the address.
No, but you said, correct me if I'm wrong or not,
Right.
you said you saw people coming in and out. Did you bother to walk up and say, hey, you guys missed the last month or the last 2 months? What's going on? You said you physically saw it. I'm going by your testimony. You said you saw these people going in and out.
Let me clarify. I didn't literally see people walking in and out.
Okay,
The
he
gardener,
lying.
I asked the gardener.
He exaggerating shit. He like, yeah, I saw the whole thing.
Yeah, you done made him mad now. Because
See,
I'm like,
yeah.
again.
At this point, he's just assuming now
Yeah.
that people still.
But now you're just straight lying. Because now you're getting ready to backtrack. Like, well, no, I didn't think you just said you
Exactly.
saw them.
Exactly.
We literally all just heard you in this room say that you said you saw people coming to get her mail and going in and out, and you just chose not to stop nobody, being like, hey, where's where's the rent? I haven't seen her. Well, no, I ain't actually see anybody. Really?
Let me
So
clarify.
now you ain't seen nobody to ask.
It's all fake news. It's all fake. I'm being bombarded by China.
He shouldn't have said
Not
that.
the maintenance man, the handyman, to if you've seen anybody going in and out. And they said that they've seen people going in and out, a woman and some men sometimes, and they were moving.
Did
furniture.
anybody see Miss Mooney going in and out? Not this Miss Mooney, but the one that you leased to.
She eventually contacted me.
Did anyone see the Mrs. Mooney that you leased to walking in and out?
No, not that I know of.
I love it when judges
You
got to
don't think
repeat
that
stuff
maybe
twice. It's like,
someone
don't
should
ignore
have
my
tried
question.
to make? I mean, if you
Answer
have
it.
people on the grounds working on your behalf, maybe you could have had one of them go and say, hey, Mrs. Mooney, my boss wants to know what's going on with the payments.
Well, initially, I didn't. Initially, I just thought it was a slip up that she went, like sometimes she travels. So I thought it was just a slip up. I mean, it's not sometimes people forget to pay their rent. Sometimes, and then eventually I have to remind them, but it hadn't gotten to that point.
I'm assuming that Mrs. Mooney did not have a problem because if she did, you wouldn't have gave her a new 18-month lease.
No, she was always good. But like I said, sometimes
After
people forget, and then I let that slip by. It's not like if someone forgets a month's rent, I'm going to throw them out.
Okay, so now here we are right now. Let me ask you this. Her mother is deceased.
Yes.
Her mother is gone.
Oh my gosh, sir.
Are you going to take back the $25,000 request?
No.
Why not?
Because,
Your Honor, can I say something?
Hold on, I got to hear this one.
listen, I run a condominium. I own a condominium building.
I got that.
It's post-COVID.
I got that.
I have lost a lot of money.
She lost her mother.
I
Nah,
know
I
she
got
lost her
that.
mother, and I feel bad about that.
It's been
So
very
you
stressful.
want this young lady to pay the $25,000 because her mother died. That's what I'm hearing.
She's not paying $25,000 because her mother died. She's paying $25,000 because her mother signed a lease. No one contacted me to say that she died.
Okay,
And
so
I
have a contract
right
with the
now
daughter,
we're telling
stupid.
you that her mother is gone.
Right.
Her mother cannot satisfy the 16 months of payment. She is gone. So you want this young lady to pay the $25,000 to cover that 16
Well, she's
months.
not going to have to pay it, Your Honor, because Mrs. Mooney had money. She had a Beamer. She has money. The estate is supposed to pay any kind of bill
That is
owed to the
irrelevant.
estate.
Hold on.
I mean, I've dealt with this before. When someone dies, there is an estate, and you're supposed to pay bills that come due to the estate.
No,
You
you
pay
are not.
bills, you
That
pay
is not
bills
true.
based on what you owe.
That is if
she
you have
owed
a
18
cosigner.
She owed
So
Yeah,
nice
if
try.
she used those 16 months. She didn't use any of those 16 months because she is dead.
I know, but then no one contacted
Did you try to get
me.
another
That
tenant?
is, hold on. That is not how this works, sir. That is not how this works. If someone dies, they
Thank
are
you.
not responsible to pay the rest of the lease. They are not responsible to pay the rent.
So
If
what
she had a credit card and she made a payment of $1,000 and she died, yeah, her estate is responsible for that $1,000. Yeah, she's owed because she used that $1,000 for her whatever use.
Well, the person that the family is responsible because
The family does not live there, sir.
I didn't know that, and
family does not live
I
there.
did not know
She's
that.
been
So
there for
how am
7
I supposed to
years.
rent
How
my
does he not
apartment
know
out?
that?
I think there's people living there.
That is not how that works, sir. The
Yes,
person,
it does.
The person who was responsible is the
Yes,
person
it
whose name is
does.
on the lease.
Right?
Now,
But
if she
she's a-
was living there, and
All you need is a
sir,
Hey, this nigga throwing a fit. He said,
Because because he's not gonna get his money. I'm
"Oh,
like,
he mad.
yeah,
That's a lot of money too, $25,000. But it's not a total loss because he could just get somebody else right up in that motherfucker after they clean it."
But the thing that he's intentionally just not trying to understand that he's not getting that money. I'm like, that's nice try with the estate. Even then, he still said no. That's not how this works.
Yeah.
You can't sue her, who's not on the contract or the lease.
Yeah, because he
You
said
can't
because
you
it
can't
hasn't
go
been used.
outside your own contract to get the money.
Right.
Because if that was the case, you know how many of these companies would go sue kids that their parents done left money? No,
Mm-hmm.
you at a loss.
Yep.
Suck it up.
He gonna.
hold on, sir.
He ain't
If
got no
she was
choice.
living there,
'Cause he not gonna
and
give
you
it to
wanted
you.
her out or whoever else.
And if you
was
keep
living in
running
the
your mouth,
apartment,
you gonna be
you would
paying
have to
her a
get
daggone
eviction
harassment
notice.
joint.
Now,
You better
know
be
that for a
quiet.
fact.
Stop talking.
I know that for a
Now,
fact.
as
You're gonna be
far as these
$30,000
$16 months
short.
go, no, sir. She is not paying $25,000 for that.
So now we're 4 months into this. It's going to take me another 2 months to clean out this apartment, to rent it. How am I going to get compensated for that?
That is the price of doing business, sir.
That's not right. That's
That's not right.
It is
No,
right.
it's not right that you're being so disrespectful to this young. She lost her mother.
She never told me that her mother moved. Someone should have contacted
Sir,
me.
I
This
did.
never would have-
I
No,
know,
you
ma'am.
did not
Hold on,
contact
ma'am.
me.
I got this one. Let me tell you something. I ask you right here in this courtroom.
Is he
Hey.
black?
The judge is black. And he
I'm
bald-headed.
I'm like, I can feel that. Let me tell you something from all the way over here. I'm like, he black.
Hey,
That's a daggone shame. We know
he
our
look
own
like-
kind.
hey.
Even through a phone.
hey, this judge, he black and he look like one of them TV dads. He
He
looks
sounds
so.
like
he looks wholesome.
Judge Alex,
I don't know who Judge Alex is.
another African American judge who act like that. We be like,
He
no.
bald headed. He bald headed.
Mm-mm.
Nah, this dude bald headed. He looked like Corey Daddy on one of them family shows. In the house. I'm stop.
In this
I
courtroom,
got
can
this.
we
Let me
squash
tell
this
you
right
something.
now? 25,000. Don't
That is
worry about
all
it.
black.
It's done.
Hold on.
Your
Damn.
own. So you can show that, you know what? I have to do this young.
It's
She
not
lost her
funny,
mother.
but
She
that was
never
funny.
told me that her mother.
Oh shit.
Can always tell when I
I
turn
did.
around.
I know you did not contact me.
I got this one.
Hold on, ma'am.
Let
Hold on,
me
ma'am. I got
let me
this.
tell you something. Mother.
She never
tell
told
you
me that her
something.
mother
Let me
moved.
tell you
Someone
something.
should
Ricky,
have
when I catch you,
contacted
Ricky?
me. I know you did not contact me.
I got this one. Let me tell you something. I ask you right here in this courtroom. In this courtroom, can we squash this right now? 25,000. Don't worry about it. It's done. So you can show that, you know what? I have some type of sympathy. I empathize what you and your family are going through. The only thing you care about is money. You don't care that this young lady has lost her mom. Are you going to therapy by chance?
I am. This whole ordeal.
You don't care about anything. Only thing you care about is the bottom line of you getting paid. So I'm going to tell you what this court is going to do. You are not getting $25,000. Your case, I'm throwing out. That is just, it's the level of ruthlessness that you're showing right now is incredible.
What about landlord rights? We get screwed all the time. This happens all the time.
This
People walk out on their leases
is
and
the
there's nothing we
price
can
of
do
business.
about it.
We didn't walk out.
Hold
She
on,
died.
ma'am.
Come on.
Come on. If you don't know this, I got news for you. Capitalism is not always fair. Deal with it.
No, it's not fair. That's for sure.
Deal with
Neither
it.
is the judicial system.
Say another word and I will hold you in contempt of court. Your case is dismissed.
I'm about to say, please say something, mister.
This is ridiculous. I'm going to appeal this. You know that, don't you? What are you doing, cahoots or something here?
Did you think I was playing when I said, say another word? I could show you better than I could tell you. Now get out of my courtroom before you go to jail.
I'd be delighted.
I'd have been lock his bitch ass up. and that shit is crazy because only white men can do that shit. Well, this is treason.
Knew he
This
was
is
gonna lose
wrong.
that
How dare you judge me?
because I'm like, first of all, you know the lady is dead. That's why I said you could tell by his lack of compassion, no sympathy, no empathy, no compassion. You all about greed. You think you're gonna go sue the daughter for money that her name is not on a contract. That lady is dead. You are not getting your money. That's not fair. She is dead.
What about landlord rights?
You don't have no rights. And then on top of it, you need to be careful because again, that's a judge. If he wants to, he can just look into how you do your business and get your business license taken away, and you will no longer be in court. That's not how you conduct yourself. But you was already wrong. You were already wrong. 9 times out of 10, you knew that lady died, and you was gonna sue them anyway because you thought you was gonna get a judge that was stupid or something.
That's crazy.
Like seriously, no.
And he's like, hold on, I got this. Let me tell you something. I was like, Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky. When I catch you, Ricky. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, this dude
Because you
right
done
here,
made him mad at that daggone point.
I'd hate to be the nigga to go behind you. Like, I'm just here for a ticket, y'all. Like, I just paid. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying?
Now, maybe if he sued for, the 2 months that she did live there, or whatever time period
I would say
she
the 4
did live
months.
there.
Or even the 4 months. Like you said, to have to. I would even, yeah, you're right, instead of 2 months. Because the deposit is supposed to pay for cleaning costs and shit like that when you get out. If they have to use it, that's what they use it for.
Now, that's why I was like, if he did something reasonable, he probably would have been, and it's very small probably, because at the end of the day, the lady is dead. Whatever goes on, it's really not the daughter's problem. They don't have to give you nothing.
I would say however long it takes them to get her shit out. You know what I'm saying? He could set it like you have to get out by the end of the month. And it'll be a full month. I
wanted to go over that too, because I'm like, well, like he said, you said you saw him. Yeah. So maybe they was collecting the furniture when you saw them, stupid, and you should have asked then. Instead of trying to make up a lie to make it seem like, well, they just skipped out on it and then said she died. No, the death certificate has a date.
And you say,
the lady is dead.
Well, let me clarify. Like, nah, you fucking suck. I would understand. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, it's whatever has been used. So, like, her shit is still in there. It's still being used. It's still being occupied. He can't put nobody in there. I understand. You know what I'm saying? So, like, those 2 months or however long it takes for them to get all her shit out. After her shit is out, they can start the process of cleaning. That's where the deposit starts being used to get everything prepared for the next tenant.
The thing about it is, hopefully he's not dumb enough to already have another tenant, and you thought you were still gonna go back and sue her for that extra 25.
That's what I'm looking at too. I'm like, that right there would be greedy.
That sounds like that's what you was trying to do. Like,
Yeah.
well,
He trying to make a little come up. He trying to make a little come up.
That's I'm like, no, you knew that lady was there. You was gonna come after them anyway because you're ignorant. Oh,
Yeah, he was trying to make a little come up.
Yeah. He was like, and then I saw when you were like, this happens to landlords all the time. When you have to evict them, this person is dead. You can sue an evicted person because they're still alive. They genuinely owe you that. They did not pay you rent. They owe you rent. Whether it is 12, 20, however many months that they was there and paid nothing, they owe it to you. But when a person is dead, it is nothing you can do.
Even when you evict somebody, I don't even think you can sue for the rest of the month's rent because, like you said, it's whatever they had used. The people that you evicted,
when you are evicted and alive, they can sue you. Yes, they can. They can still come after you. Sure enough, can. Got a friend that's about to go through that right now. Don't pay that rent and be alive if you want to. They can sue you for it because you signed a contract to pay it. You cannot do that. It's the same way with houses. You signed a contract to pay that mortgage. Miss 6 months of it, you and your stuff going to be outside and they're taking your house. Same thing with cars. Miss them car payments, it's going to be repoed. You can't do that. When a person is dead and they physically can't give you nothing, they're dead. You don't have a cosigner.
I get the cars, and I get the cars, I get the credit cards and shit like that because
now those make sense.
Yeah, because once you get the card, the finances have already been paid from the bank to pay for whoever you get it from. So that's used. So I understand why you're still held liable for the rest of that payment, or rest of that contract for that car to pay it off. I understand that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I also understand, as far as, like I'm looking at it like the eviction people, where it's like, let's say 3 months into the lease, they just couldn't afford it no more. They got to get evicted. However long they were in there, they should have to pay that. And then of course they don't get their deposit back.
So that's all they can sue you for is however many months you missed.
Right.
That's it.
Right. But we're talking, let me say it like, but you're talking like after they're out, like the rest of those 12 months, they still held liable to pay that. Because they're alive.
And you owe it and you live.
I'm saying so if they don't owe it because they got kicked out, and then it's like they only used it for that many amount of time.
So whenever you get evicted.
Yeah.
So if you have a year lease,
it's like a punishment.
Ain't paid 6, and they put you out at 7. You owe all them 7 months.
Yeah.
That you stayed there and didn't pay. Now the rest of it, no. They can't sue you for the whole lease. No.
That's what I'm talking about. The whole lease. No. Yeah, I'm talking about the rest of the lease. That's what I'm talking about. So that's where I was getting confused.
Now, if you let them live there for a whole year and they ain't paying nothing, yeah.
Yeah,
they can evict you and still sue you for that money.
Right, because that's where I was getting confused at, because we wasn't clarifying. When I said, maybe it was just the word, I'm saying like, if you get evicted, you have to pay those months that you owed. I understand that because you used that. Right, because you were there. You used the house.
Yeah.
After you get kicked out, what I thought you were saying is like, after you get out, they can still sue you for the rest of those months that were still in that lease.
No. Because you already evicted it. They're not going to pay the rest of the months, but you need them to pay the months that they did miss.
Absolutely.
So, no.
And that don't get that deposit back.
They can only sue you up into the months that you missed. Right. When you are alive and moving around and living, they can only sue you.
And then like, maybe like, and then the thing is like, what if he has it in his contracts where if in the event that you die too, you know what I'm saying, you're still held liable to pay the rest of this. Because maybe if it's in the contract and she signed it, she was understanding of it, then maybe he has something there too.
I don't think that's legal to do because, again, if you don't have a cosigner, who are you suing? The person is dead. So even if you did put that in there, who are you suing?
That's true.
Because that's the point. That's the point of the cosigners. One, for you to get a lower payment and for you to have a backup.
I don't think they would even allow you to do that in no rental property.
They're not going to allow you to do that because at the end of the day, once the person is dead,
they don't even own it.
They don't. What do you want them to do?
Yeah, that's crazy though.
That's why he was getting irritated with that man. He's like, you're acting as if this is an eviction. This is not an eviction. This is death. That lady is never coming back to pay you, and you can't sue the family members. Now, some other countries, you can sue the family members, and the kids could accumulate the debt. But you live here. We don't do that here.
And I think it just proved the point was proven too that when people don't give a fuck, like that's if it ain't affect them, people do not care. Like it's all pleasantries at the end of the day. Like your mama died. Oh, sorry to hear that.
Well, you in contempt for it, so hope you got the money to get out of that.
He didn't get held in contempt because that judge let his ass. He stood up and was looking at the judge stood up and was looking down at the man, and the man still said the words and he told him get out my courtroom. And the man was like, yeah, right, I will. Da 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 da. I'd have been the judge, been like, go ahead and get him. But instead, the judge kept on walking down the steps and went inside his chambers. I'm like, you should have stood on business. You should have had that white man like bent over them damn chairs and shit. Stop resisting. And he wasn't resisting shit. He'd have been taking kidney shots in this motherfucker. Just because. You let me be a bailiff around that motherfucker. Like, you want me to get him? I get his ass. You want me to get him? All right. All right. I'll be jingling my
get him.
I'll be sitting here jingling my head.
Outside that door.
Nigga, I'll be jingling my head.
Just because you walking towards that door don't mean you can't go away. I'm like, in the contempt, but what are you gonna do? Run with all the bailiffs that's running around in the court?
They get it look like a fucking police thing when he walked outside. Let me see your hands,
But then again, you done lost out on $25,000, and the lady should have countersued you for harassment for $5,000.
She should have, but I don't think
you could be lose out on 30.
She probably got a lot of shit going on. You know, ain't got the time to be in and out of court like that. But hey, man, that's our time. I do appreciate y'all hanging out. We somehow did a whole nother hour and a half, and I was only meant to be on this bitch for like an hour, maybe so, 30 minutes, just to supplement what y'all missed.
Hour and a half?
And we didn't even talk about. Yeah, it's an hour and a half right now.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Why does it feel like it's been 2?
I don't know. It feels to me. It feels like it's only been like an hour to me. It feels like it's only been an hour, but I still got to do laundry and all that other stuff, and I do want to stream later on Twitch. I want to play some Plasmophobia. I got a bunch of new shit. I was playing last night. Yeah, I was playing last night, and I was with like it was like 2 dudes.
Damn game.
It's so good. Like I'm learning so much. I got chased. I learned that the little stim, like the little health, like the stuff for your sanity, the one that like adrenaline shot. It gives you unlimited sprint for a certain amount of time. So if I'm getting chased by a motherfucking ghost, I just hit that shit and I'm going. I thought the adrenaline was just to help your sanity on the van. Like you take a shot. No, that the other sanity medicines don't work like that though. They don't work like that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So the guy was telling me that shit. So I made sure I took a sanity with me because we didn't know the ghost that we was going against was supposedly fast. So that motherfucker had more stamina than me, and I was running around a fucking campfire singing a CAMPFIRESONG song. But I'm gonna say this before I end it. We tried to figure out what kind of ghost it was. So I looked at it, I was like, we got 3 options. It could be this one, this one, or this one. This one gets upset and wants to kill you if you talk a lot around him. So I said, hey, let's do an experiment, bro. I said, I'm gonna get the damn adrenaline shot. Yeah, I'm gonna get the adrenaline shot. I'm gonna go around the bitch. Hey, you like the campfire song? CAMPFI? You know what I'm saying? I kept singing it faster and faster and faster and louder. Eventually my heart started beating. Yeah, do. And I hit the shot. Bam! And I'm running around the campfire. That nigga said, that ghost started fucking running behind me like Flojo. I was like, no! All of a sudden I see like motherfucker got me, cuz. But
deserved.
I'm gonna get 2 next time. That way I can keep sprinting. Fuck, boy, you ain't gonna catch me now. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it was. A hunt.
But you gonna have to. You can't run and take it, can you?
Yes, you can. Yeah, I was running, and as soon as he got tired, I hit that bitch. Bow, and I kept on running, and then the shit wore off. Yeah, it wore off, and I tried to run regular, and he got tired. I was like, I should have had 2 of them. He wasn't gonna catch me. I was like,
would have kept chasing you.
I was greased up deaf guy. That motherfucker. You're never gonna catch me.
But he did.
He caught me. Because this time I'm gonna have 2 on me. Next time I'm gonna have 2 on me. Yeah, that shit was crazy. But I unlocked a bunch of shit. I had made at one point. I had like over $20,000.
I don't know what it is about him and his crackhead game, Roxy.
I had over $20,000.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, and I blew all that shit. I got 33 now.
I believe you.
Hell yeah, I bought all kind of nice shit. I got the headlamps where you got flashlights on it, and you can have a bunch of shit. I got a better tier crucifix. You know what I'm saying? It's
Oh,
can-
to piss off the ghost more. Well,
no,
demons.
yeah. And I got like fire lights, I got chem lights, like for UV and shit. It's so good. But yeah, man, that's my time, man. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. Thank you again, Lady J, for trying to make up for the fucked up audio in the last one. You know what I'm
Are you
saying?
keeping the one up there?
Yeah, I'm
With
gonna
half
fuck
of you
around.
missing?
Fuck it, I'm gonna just keep the rest of it up there. Shit, hell. I mean, I don't
Why?
know.
If I'm sitting right there talking to myself.
I mean, we could
They
review
gonna be
it,
like, she retarded.
or we could just I could listen to it and I could put it in a comment on the timestamp. Stream starts at this time. That way, people can just fast forward, get to that part.
They trying to watch the whole show, not fast forward through it.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I think the only thing that they missed out on was me talking
Delete
shit.
that unprofessional
I
video.
I just, all right, fine, fuck it, I'll do that.
Mm-hmm. Supposed to be professionally unprofessional.
I mean, it's a project.
We've been doing good this whole far. This whole
far.
This whole time.
Nah, I don't think I'm gonna delete it. This
What do
bitch.
you mean?
we got you cussing in the last one. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, she was cussing. Yeah, she was like stink minute. Yeah, she was fucking cussing and shit. I don't know why she was cussing, but yeah, we can't delete that one. That's clippable. But all right, y'all, we
That
out of
means
here.
you need to delete that one.
Thank you, Lady J. Shout out to the homie Roxy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Pep Peps. Shout out to Cymbalin. You know what I'm saying?
Simba.
Cymbalin.
Don't give him that ratchet name.
He ain't gonna respond to it, and he only responds to it when I say it in an African accent. That's crazy. Like, Simba,
I mean,
come
it's an African name.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, hey,
So
come.
it makes sense.
Wait, it does not make that sense. I tell him
It
all that
does.
things. I tell him all that
The
things.
cat not dumb. He's like, okay, you want to call me Simba? I know that's from Africa.
He don't know that. That nigga just know how to eat and shit and sleep.
We don't know that. We don't know what that cat though.
Hey, where are you from? He is ignoring me. Uh-oh, she ready for the OnlyFans. All right, y'all. We out of here. Peace out.
Delete that video.
Oh, no. We ain't. We're going to put like,
yes.
This shit going to be part 29
You're not
and a
about to have
half.
me looking retarded.
Yeah, you ain't finna be looking retarded. It's fine. We out of here.
They
Peace
gonna
out.
listen to 23 minutes of nothing.
I don't even know if it's 23 minutes. Hold on, man. Let me squash this right now. I'm gonna go and look
Yeah,
at it.
that was the whole reason we got back on here.
Yeah, because I was like upset as fuck. I was mad, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
I was like, isn't he supposed to be asleep?
I was supposed to be asleep. Yeah, I was supposed to be. We'll see what
As
happened.
I was up doing, I don't know what I was doing.
Hold on.
I don't know what I was doing. I'd be tripping.
It's just like 16 hours ago. I got 4 views already.
You said what?
I said we got 4 views already 16 hours ago.
For what? Your TikTok video?
YouTube last night. I'm sitting here
3 of them are
talking.
probably from you.
In his household, he don't care. He was what he's be.
Crazy work. She out here
Man, hold
tripping
on.
again.
Oh yeah, that shit stopped working.
Like my mom would be like,
All right, so yeah, hour in. Show starts at
it's smart and
let me see.
He don't know.
Hold on now.
She was saying wired is better.
Okay, 56 minutes in. Show starts at 56 minutes.
All right, so crisis averted. We got this shit done.
Wait a minute. What do you mean the show
She was saying
starts
wired is
at
better.
56 minutes?
And I agree. This whole
Hold on. I'm like, oh shit, I noticed that my shit wasn't working.
Boy, if you don't delete that useless video.
No, it ain't useless. 56:50.
The joint not working for 56 minutes.
and I agree. This
And then what? How long did we go yesterday?
like, what's not
That was it. We went for an hour 54 minutes. So we still got like almost another hour worth of content that would have been lost.
So half the show is just nothing. Well, you can always edit it and then put the disclaimer right there and just make it an hour if you want to do that too.
Yeah, man.
Just cut it out completely. And then we'll just say this is episode 31. We just came back the next day.
Well, I mean, this is episode 29. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, then this will just be episode 30. And just make that one an hour with a disclaimer. It's going to be confusing.
I'll see what I can do.
I thought it was 23 minutes of
I
it
thought
not
it was
working.
Yeah.
Not 56 minutes. That's pushing it.
56, 57. I'm like,
You over here telling the whole story and they ain't even hear the story.
I mean, but we hear you. You know what I'm saying? We hear your commentary.
Who cares? I'm not telling the story. I'm quiet majority of the time. It's not my story.
It's all good.
Somebody gonna watch that and be like, "What are they doing?"
Fuck? Yeah. I'm over here
This
like
a bad episode.
my mic work now. Like, man, get the fuck out of here.
No, we need that viewership. We
I couldn't hear you.
even though we're not doing anything, it's just your stuff wasn't working.
Right. It's all good
I can
though.
hear you, but apparently they can't.
Yeah, I was about
to
to,
still keep it as episode 29. It's just gonna be a short episode 29.
but I can't edit it. Well, I can edit and reload it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Okay, that's what I'll do.
You like probably just edit out the parts where they can't hear you. So like if you keep the introduction, like if you can hear yourself during the introduction, maybe just like take out that middle and just mash it.
Let me see when it stops working. That's a good question.
It happened. I'm hitting the side of the rail. Like, get your, I'm saying. So I want.
Okay, it stops at 8:22. So 8:22. All right. So 8:09. I guess I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. That's when it stops. You can hear when it goes out. It goes like that. All right, y'all. We out of here. I'm gonna go and do some editing and shit like that. Appreciate y'all for hanging out. Shout out to the homie, Lady J.
It's always fun, minus the sun blinding me.
I know. She's trying to take light skinned pictures over there. She like got the sun in her eyes and shit. Yeah. Shout out to the homie Pep. Shout out to the little homie Cymberlin. We out this bitch. Later.